Hey everybody, this is Dave Dugdale, learningdslrvideo.com. Before I show you my first real estate video, I want to maybe talk about some of the things I learned before I show it to you. Before I created the video, I looked at a lot of other real estate videos, ones that were highly ranked, some that won awards. And one of the things I found in common is they all were less than 3 minutes. Usually about 2.5 minutes really felt good. If it went past 3 minutes, it just felt like, all right, I've seen it, and you're just dragging me on here. Is there anything else left that I need to see? So my particular video, the song that the owner chose was 3 minutes long. And so what I did is I chopped parts of the song out and I got it down to, I think, about 2:44, which had a better feeling to it. The next thing I wanted to do is pay attention to how much I wanted to do of shots inside the condo versus shots around town. And this particular town is Breckenridge, Colorado, which is a very typical mountain town for Colorado. And what I want to do is just get that right blend, because when we rent condos and stuff up in the mountains, and we look at what you'll end up doing is you'll look at the images first, and if you want more information, if there's a video available and you're really interested, you'll go and watch the video. So what you don't want to do is you want to load up the video in the beginning of the video with a lot of condo shots. You don't want to have round the town shots that, for the first minute and a half, and at the very end you show shots of the condo. To me, that makes it's probably a weak condo. They don't want you to know what's inside the condo. So what I wanted to do here is load it up in the beginning. Next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to use a slider, but I didn't want to use the slider too much because there's nothing in the condo, let's say, there's nothing going on. There's no people in it. And that very stagnant, slow, not stagnant, but very slow, smooth motion, I don't know, it just might put people to sleep. And you want to get them excited. You want them to, rent your condo, contact you, find out your rates, whatever you're doing. So I didn't want to do too many slider shots unless I had people inside of them. And I wanted to include people in my condo video. My family's actually in it, and I don't show any faces. And the reason I don't want to show any faces is you want the person that's watching the video to picture themselves in the condo. And I could rent this one. This would be an awesome place to stay. So one of my favorite shots in the video by far, and even when the owner watched this, because I love having the client or whoever is going to watch this for the first time watch it, and I want to watch them watch it for the first time. And one of the reaction when they saw the shot that I really liked, they were like, ooh, because I think this particular shot talks a lot. Basically, it's my daughter taking her bare foot and putting it on top of my wife's foot. And it's just that when you go up to the mountains, it's kind of about family time. And I think that one shot kind of speaks to that, there's kind of a family bonding kind of, where everybody kind of gets together and you can all kind of relax and settle down. So I think that one shot worked really well. Also, when the owner was watching it in front of me, when the shot came up with a fish jumping out of the water, she was like, oh, did you shoot that? And I think she was referring to, maybe she thought I bought it or from a stock video agency or something like that. But I was like, no, that shot was actually just a few hundred yards from your condo. It was great. She really loved the video. I think she used the word awesome and a few other adjectives, but she really liked it. This is one of my first ones. I'm sure I can definitely improve in the future, but it was a lot of fun watching her watch it for the first time. Maybe some of the things I'd do differently the next time is the only lens I was using a lot was my 24-70, and a 24 on a full frame is pretty wide, but I would love to go even wider. If I had like a 16-35 and go down to 16, I think that would have really helped some of the interior shots. Another thing I did was a lot of time lapses, which is, it didn't take too much time while I was there. It was pretty easy to do, just to set it up and walk away. But post-processing, doing 6 or 7 time lapse takes a long time to post-process all those, because I did them in RAW, and then I color corrected them within Lightroom, and then I exported them out to After Effects. Maybe I'll do a whole tutorial on how I did those, but it's very time intensive. But I think it helps the video, because a condo video is a condo video. There's not much to show, but if you can add some visual interest, I think people appreciate how time passes. Like I had one coming down off the mountains. Actually, that one was kind of interesting. When I was shooting the video, I thought, oh, this is going to be awesome. The sun's hitting the mountain and the sun's coming down the mountain like this. This is going to be one of my best shots. And then what happened is, in the post-processing, I'm like, I finally put it together and I'm like, it looks like there's film noise going on. What is going on? And what it turned out was there were like 2 or 3 birds that were just flying around the entire time. And those little black spots that occurred all over the place was making it look like film noise, or film, not grain, but film noise. So definitely watch out if you're shooting time lapses in the morning when the sun's coming up. Watch out for the birds. And at the very end of the video, I totally stole a Philip Bloom. I love Philip. Went to Italy, I think, a couple years ago and did this video of this Italian villa, I think it was. And at the very end, he blew out a candle. He had 2 candles, and he blew out one, and there was another one in the background. I was like, oh, I got to try that. So I set up my 70-200 and shot that shot. And I wanted to, blow out the candle, kind of showing that it's over. And I thought that kind of worked out well. So, Philip, if you're watching, thanks for the idea. That's pretty much it. Go ahead. I'm going to play the video right now. And in the comments, tell me what you think. It's my first one. So if there's things that you think I could have done better, let me know. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.